thank you for this opportunity. I have two questions. Basically, first and foremost, I'd like to thank the person who said you should cast your net wide. He actually educated me on that point. My first question is, um, how can we have a lot of careers that we want to pursue, and you have basically everything. Everyone has each and every of their own ideas, which are variant in terms of how they want to pursue it and whatever. But my question is, how do you really know that this is what will help you in the future? Because what I've learned from most of you is that the careers that you do, some of them might not be actually applicant in your real life thing. And how do you know which this is the career that has the perfect measure of efficiency? Like it can be able to be applied in real life. It can give me a success in my future, and it actually suits my passion. So basically, how do you go around that? And the second question is, what are the universities doing? You have said that AI is really impactful. It's starting to be impactful in our society, and it's growing in a tendency which cannot be measured in terms of speed and accuracy and whatever. But how are the universities coping with that growth, and how are they ensuring that even us, as we research on how AI can be and can empower our careers, how are the universities making sure that it is actually a fact, not just a statement or something else that lies in between? Thank you.
My question is to all. How, okay, knowing that you've taken your courses and it's not usually successful or it's not easy, so how do you handle your failure and rejection in the field that you're taking? Thank you.
Yeah, we can have a lead. What was your biggest mistake, or what was the biggest what was the thing that was holding you back, and how did you overcome it? Or what was your biggest mistake? What did you learn from it?
To answer me this one, I would like to know some of the merits of taking applied physics over the ones for taking engineering. I want to know if it's not just a subsidiary course for the ones who did not take engineering. Thank you very much.
Totally different things rather than what they learn. Because this makes me feel like maybe we are wasting somewhere, and we are wasting people's time, the kids' time, okay, the students' time, and the parents' money, and everyone else involved. Ndio, I'm not saying education is wastage. It's good. We all should go to school. But why are there so many cases as those, and how can they be reduced?
Well, I think panelists, you will involve me in that. I'm a living example.
What are some goals, objectives, science and technology intends to achieve in the near future? That is one. The second one is what are some of the importances science does to help improve our lives?
I think that personally I come from the village. I'm a village person who came to Nairobi courtesy of education. So kama si masomo singeona Nairobi, you get? So basically what happens is that they are not just stuff, you're not wasting time. Because in campus, there's a wide range of things that are done. So basically, like giving an example of mine, so when I came here, I networked with a lot of people. As I was doing an chemist, but I did politics, it is in here that now I realized about AI. So basically, it is through the 4 years, every year, every semester has a unique thing. Every semester has a unique thing. And all these things now forge to, like they correlate, zote zinakuja zinaingiana to what you will do. So basically, probably what I'm doing, ni mse connect mse alikuwa maybe that year or fourth year. Okay. So that means if singefika fourth year, singepatana na ule mse. Naelewa? So and now with the life is very funny because you're not stuck at a certain place. So unaendanga ukievolve. So with time una realize probably vile tu niko nasema ulikuwa na maybe unataka kwa pilot, with time una learn vitu zina change na passion yako ina shift. Unaelewa? But ukikataa kusoma muda ni na waste your time, hata hizo vitu ulifanya hazingefanyika. Juu kama sasa singekuja multibia kufanya analytical chemistry, ningekuwa mwea nalipa mchele. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I will start with the questions in chemistry. Chemistry is like a wide range of careers in one. We have a diversity of having, we have from medical field, that is medical chemistry, pharmaceutical chemistry. Then we have also in the criminal side, we have forensic, we have, there's that provision to do a specific chemistry, but we mostly, chemistry is offered as a general course. And if you're doing analytical chemistry or industrial chemistry, you are exposed to all those fields, all those careers, and after you can decide where to join chemistry. And my work experience in the industry, in the food industry, well, so I have power to do anything. And second, I think even with that be a bit further because if you're doing chemistry, you're not just understanding chemistry as it is. You're understanding the bit of electricity. Thank you. You're understanding every bit about all the sciences because they're generally interrelated. Then I will also answer the second question of the importance of science. If you follow up with the current situation of the world, we are facing the biggest blow of climate change, and the major towards solving climate change is the STEM field, that is science, technology, and also they're all just working together to solve what we are facing currently. It's a new wave of we are having new seasons, we are having drought, we are having extreme, the glaciers are melting, and maybe some of us will die. Yes, okay. We are brutally honest. So the importance of science is one, we have to be the solution to problems that we are encountering. If you're taking applied physics or you're taking engineering, how are you taking mechanical engineering and your dad's car is still in the car yard? You have to start by solving situations that are around your corner. So the importance of science is one, is a problem solver. And then another thing about importance of science as now a career is food provision. We are looking at manufacturing, at generating food to serve the human race for the next like 100 years. Then you also advise on better methods to do farming. We are doing all that in one field. Then as a scientist, you are equipped with research and innovation skills. Therefore, you are advantaged to take on problems around your community or even outside your community and just research on them and find the root cause and also handle that. I think that's major, but we will have a conversation on the importance of science in the next session, and also just have an in-depth of what it is and how the specific causes are solving what in the world. Thank you.
Okay, I will handle the question on what is the university doing on matters to do with artificial intelligence. Just like I said, artificial intelligence is an evolving field. It's a new field. However, it dates back to 1958. So it's not a new thing, but it's only that now, because of a lot of data that we are generating on a daily basis, that data can be used in decision making. And that's where now artificial intelligence comes in. So that, one thing one should be bold enough to say, in as much as artificial intelligence will assist us to work faster and be efficient, it will not be able to do some tasks. It can write a speech for me, but it is not going to deliver it with the tone that I want it to do it. It will also not make it personalized. Okay? Yes, but the university is quite involved in understanding the dynamics of artificial intelligence, so that even as we, of course, the first thing that human beings do is to resist change, because it's causing turbulence or moving people from their comfort zone. And therefore, instead of resisting, university is embracing it and ensuring that we are also training the lecturers to be AI savvy, so that we are not saying that we should fight it, but we should embrace it. But are we able to operate within the ethics and integrity of academia? So if I have used AI to generate my work, I should be able to acknowledge that this is not my original thought. It came from somebody. But there is a disclaimer that AI, I have seen recently they are putting a disclaimer that AI is generating information that could be having errors. So it is your responsibility as a human being to make sure that you proofread your work and remove the errors. Okay. So we are doing research to come up with even new generative technologies that can be used for our own consumption, because most of them, I will surprise you, most of these programmers that generate this artificial intelligence work, they come from Africa. But because we don't have the financial muscle, the first world, they tend to pick our ideas, then they fund it, and there's a lot of money in artificial intelligence, a lot of money. And that's why you see Bill Gates and the other billionaires pumping a lot of money, because it's going to inform future policies and regulations that will enable how businesses are going to operate. And then the other question I wanted to handle is how do you handle failure in your career? And who has never made a mistake? Ainue mkono. The other day I saw a meme that you see when you are walking in the house and you get, there is one toe that gets hit. Ni gani hiyo? The small toe, isn't it? So somebody was making a joke saying that actually it's like the young ones had already decoded how to go about so that they are not knocked. So if you put your shoe on the opposite, yeah, you will never, that toe will never be hit. It will never be hit. Yeah. So sometimes mistakes are supposed to, you only lament from mistakes that, of course, we make mistakes. Some of them are grievous, but we must be willing to learn from those particular mistakes, and you don't dwell in the past. Tuko pamoja? And I want to give an example. So in a vehicle, we have the windscreen. It's quite huge, isn't it? Sini kubwa? The screen, eh? But now the side mirrors zinatoshana namna gani? Sini kidogo? they can go many times within the windscreen because you are more interested with your future, not the past. Tuko pamoja? Yes.
For me, I'll answer the question of can we do all the three sciences at once? The answer is yes. You can choose a course that encompasses the three sciences. Yeah, and the one who asked the question of a mistake you did in life and how you handled it, I would say I wanted to do everything. Like I wanted to be everywhere at the same time. So it wasn't convenient because you have to sacrifice even the things you love. So I had to choose one thing to put my strength in it. Because if you're the vine and you have multiple branches, your energy has to be divided to all of them. And why can't you just focus your energy on maybe three majors that will impact you? Yeah.
Yeah, that's very insightful, my panelist, Stacy. There's a question that was directly channeled to me. It was about applied physics and computer science being it's a safe haven for people who failed to achieve engineering. So you'll find that this course in Kenya, it's only offered in two universities. That is Multimedia and Cooperative University of Kenya, the Cooperative University of Kenya. And before this course, before it became applied physics and computer science, it was a physics course. If Dr. Magu was still here. And then it was now, computer science was now introduced to it. So I did not want to become an engineer. I wanted to become a computer scientist. So it depends on how you look at it. So applied physics and computer science, it's not an easy course, my friend. The workload is the same as the workload of an engineer. It's the same. It's the same. Maybe we should do a shadowing where you guys will maybe come while students are in session and attend some classes. That will really show you. You'll see the difference. You'll go to the Faculty of Media and Communication, sit in class, and then you go to the Faculty of Science, sit in class, or the Faculty of Engineering. You realize that the atmosphere is very different. And the headaches are many. So, like, it's not an easy course. It's not an easy course. So, if you just want to be an engineer, focus on, like, engineering. And if you fall short, look for something that is in close resemblance to the engineering that you want. No. So, yeah. You too. I believe I've answered your question. Yeah. So I do not want to become an engineer, but it's a nice course. It's a very good one. Especially if you want to become an inventor, like somebody who invents things. Engineering and the course I did, because it's engineering also has computer units. And you'll realize if you're applying for IT jobs, the background degree they require is either engineering or sciences. Engineering or sciences. That's so it's like they're placing all of them in one place. If you want to become maybe like there is this field in IT called Internet of Things. How many have heard of it? Internet of Things is where you now program things. Like maybe that projector can be connected to the internet. Now I can control it with my phone over the internet. Maybe your house is a smart house. All the switches are connected to your phone or the light switch. So you'll realize that you will be doing PCB design. PCB design is designing motherboards. Like motherboards are phone. So if you combine physics and computer, that means you can design that motherboard because you have physics knowledge, and you can also program the motherboard because you have computer knowledge adequately. The same with engineering, it gives you both. So it's a nice blend. Yeah, but there are other courses too. So how is the university coping with AI growth? And Dr. amejaribu kujibu hiyo, but what I can say ni most of the change in this world was not taught at university. Like before the university adopts a new technology, it normally takes time. And the wise people are those people who capitalize on it even before it is adopted to the university. We normally, I don't know, long ago when the education system was being set up, university was a place of research. The university was not a place of coming in kufunzwa like 90% of the time. you find that it was a place of research 90% of the time, and then maybe 10% kufunzwa, kufanya assignments and things like that. But nowadays we have changed your mentality. Sana in the science, kitambo you would hear, maybe even if I was young, I remember I didn't tell you guys my passion. My passion of why I chose science was because I wanted to build projects that would impact or change or solve the problems in my community. No, I'm not building for the US, I'm building for Kenya in my community. So in science, kitambo, you'll hear Nairobi University students have done this in the news, and you'll say, hey, I want to go to Nairobi University. And then you hear maybe Kenyatta University have come up with a vaccine for this. No. What are you doing? That's the real question. Like now, I am also a benefactor of ALX. There is this course in ALX called ALX AI Essentials. I don't know whether Kinaval have done it, but I have done that course. I've also done the software engineering, but that ALX AI Essentials, it's a free course, imagine. So you guys have a phone. How many of you guys can access a computer by show of hands? Computer malapi at home. How many can access a smartphone? So now the generation has changed. Dr. Magu, did you have a laptop? Had your smartphone? You can instead create time before you go to school and learn about AI. AI, when we say learn about AI, we are not telling you to go and learn how to code AI. We are just telling you to go and learn about this technology that is already exists. There is this course, you can write it down. ALX AI Career Essentials. It's a free course. ALX AI Career Essentials. It only takes 3 weeks. If it's not 3, it's 4. How many?
It's 4 weeks.
4 weeks. Yeah. 4 weeks, and it's online. And you're complete, and you get a certificate. And you learn a lot, including what Dr. Magu is saying, where AI hallucinates and gives wrong information. And it will also tell you, like the question that was asked, like how do you choose a field? You'll also see the fields that will be replaced by AI. Because what Dr. Magu is saying, AI will write for you a speech, but it will not deliver the speech for you. You have to stand and deliver it. So you realize quickly that the roles that will remain are roles that require people to show up in person. So think about that. Do a lot of research. Do not wait for university or your teachers to do stuff for you. Since how we need to take initiative. Sindio? I think we'll add initiative in that song. Initiative. We'll also build that song with AI. AI can do truly incredible things. Yeah. How to handle failure and rejection in the field. Do not take it personal. That's what I can say.
For sure.
Yeah. It's not that ati yo mtu amekuangalia akasema I am rejecting you because you are Valerie Luhunzu. No. That person is rejecting you because maybe it can be their nephew applied. And their nephew might have even less skills than you, but at least akona amequalify the minimum. Na wewe umemshinda. Do you think atapea nephew, atakuacha pe nephew wake? Like ataacha nephew wake akupe kazi? That might be one reason. Another reason, some companies now, I was reading a report, some companies do not hire, they just put out job advertisements so that they can collect data. You submit your CV nini so that they can collect data. What are people doing in the field? What are the qualifications you need to look for? So there's a lot of things that come into play when you are being rejected. Obviously, we need to take accountability and ensure that we meet the qualifications, and we surpass the minimum qualifications. So you need to ensure as a person, if I am like me, I'm a software engineer, if I am applying, the requirements that have been written there, how well do I fit those requirements? How well do I structure my CV? Because there's a way unapita hiyo inaitwaje, the first stage. At least pita the first stage of CV screening. Like this holiday, I've not yet graduated. I'm supposed to graduate in September, but I've applied to positions. I've been in 2 interviews. Siku succeed, but at least I passed the CV screening. So pass the CV screening. Learn how can I write my CV? How can I position myself? People who used to neglect LinkedIn because it's everything. People who began early want to reap benefits because you know how to use it. Your profile is very good. Look at those small things and don't take it personally. I think kulikuanga pia niyo swali ya why do people do? It can tie with this. Like somebody anasoma hapa engineering, then kutoka huko nje mnapata yeye ni content creator ako 35 years old na ni content creator. What I can say ni, najua we normally say wahenga walikuwa jaba, but penye nia pana njia, penye nia pana njia. If you truly want to become that thing, it might take time for you to get into the field, but kama you want it with your heart, you will go there. So some reasons quickly why maybe somebody may not do chenye alikuwa nataka. Number one, maybe growth and new interests. Sindio? You might do something and then when you're in that field, you grow new interests. Because remember, studying huwa ina open mind yako. So you might find, I came to do engineering, but I feel more natural in the communication side. Yes, I want to do communication. And the guy and a branch into communication. So that is so normal. Another reason might be because of societal expectations, like what Nani said. He is from where, and maybe kwa hiyo village yenyu, courses zinatambulika tu ni engineering, medicine, lawyer, unaona. Like so unajua tu the mindset yenye nakwanga in the village. Like they want big titles. So when you choose your course, do not choose it because of that pressure. Do not choose it because of that pressure. I want you to choose it based on point number 3. Point number 3, the last point, hapa ni poor career choice at junior levels. Like right now you are at your junior levels and you make a poor career choice based on society expectations. You need to do good research. Good research. And I know in a tie back to the other question yenye ilikuwa imeulizwa. Yenye ni how do I pick ilikuwa ni how do I pick courses? Kama kitu kama hiyo. How do you know which career is efficient for your future? Somebody asked that question. Now you want to do your research. You want to determine which career is good for your future. But there is this trap of obsessing over the unknown. Anxiety. Anxiety is obsession over the unknown. So anxious that, wait, I might commit to computer. I might commit to engineering. Then baadaye nipate sikuwa na kenaitaka nini. What I can tell you ni, just start. Nakwanga the problem ya life. People normally don't start. Right now, what do you want right now? Kama umefanya research yako and you find this is what I want right now, just start it. It is not hard to change. It is not hard. Si mmesikia kuna watu like Moses yako politics. Alifanya analytical chemistry. Si ndio? I know a software engineer mwenye hadi akumaliza campus. Sisemi ati msimalize campus, but like ali drop out due because alikuwa anafanya course ya communications na alikuwa na feel it's a waste of his talents. Unaona? Maybe ya kufanya research akiwa high school. Do your research in every field. Watch videos. Siko na YouTube. A day in life of a software engineer. A day in life of watu mkulima, watu agriculture. Like look to, so that you ensure that hii ni chenye nataka, this is what I desire, then just follow it. What happens if in the future you do not like it? You just change. No man is limited. Sini sawa? Yeah, you just change and pivot. Maybe the last question ilikuwa ni, what does science do to enhance life? Tafu ile swali ya the biggest mistake. What does science do to enhance life? Hiyo I can talk for. Hiyo naweza simama hadi nitengeneze someone. Like, I normally believe science is just human beings trying to reason, ama trying to label what God has done, ama the principles of God. Sindio? Like, it's like a power yenye tumepewa na Mungu to create, to make things better. Imagine, kitambo, when your parent wanted to go to maybe your ancestor, contact kutoka Western aende Nairobi, kuuza ng'ombe na Masai hapo around Narok. Kitambo hadi Masai kukua Narok, but tuseme tu for scenario, si ndio? For scenario case. Lazima angetoka, atembee, hakuna barabara saa hizo. On the way angekutana na mafisi, apigane nazo. Like, ilikuwa noma sana. My dad, the romantic story with my mom inakuanga very funny. My dad meet my mom Nairobi, and because they did not have cell phones at that time, akambia mamangu, go back home, then mimi nitakam kwenyu kukuchukua officially. So the first day my dad wanted to go and meet my mom's parent, alichukua baiskeli. Sema alitoka hapa mpaka Kiambu. Akicycle kufika anaambiwa dema yuko, sijui alienda kwa aunti yake. But remember, haiwezi mpigia mwambie like come, nina come juu, hakuna phone right now. You can hop on a call na mtu mwenye ako US for free, bora tuko na wifi. You're wearing efficient shoes. Fabrics, everything that you see, civilization is built on science. It's built on science. Kitambo malaria ilikuwa inaua watu. Kitambo. Like the simple things that we take for granted. So science is so beautiful. And science is helping. And that is my passion, why I joined science. I cannot think of a biggest mistake career-wise yenye nilimake. Sidhani. Career-wise, no. Maybe in life, but career-wise, no. And what was holding me back near information overload. You have a lot of information now, you struggle. What should I do? Just start. Pick one thing and start. Your plan ikwangi perfect. Wewe inajireshape mkiendelea. So mbona tumeenda hapo, you set a long-term goal. And then after setting a long-term goal, una set hizo short terms. But when you set the short terms, maybe your short-term goal ilikuwa ni getting an A in my KCSE. Sindio? And then during KCSE period, you have an accident, ama you fall sick. So you do your exam while you're sick. Instead of an A, you get a B. Will you not give up? Hapana, inamaanisha long-term goal bado niyo kukua doctor, but I now have to work on planning, tengeneze short-term goal kiasi. Uingie maybe nursing, and then you pivot into doctor. It will take longer, but you'll still achieve the goal. Sini sawa? Just start.
Okay. I think I will sign up to another course. Actually, watu mnamaliza form 4, there's another course on LX. Actually, LX is working to transform African youth, up to 5 million African youth by 2030 in the tech world. So after school, before you select your course, there's a course on LX. It's called LX Pathways. So it's a 2-month course for form 4 leavers. Nikisema leavers, ile enzi zetu ilikuwa inamaanisha dropouts. Form 4, those people are waiting to decide on their courses. So you'll be taken through all the courses that are available, and the reward for it, there is scholarships after that. So you are trained on how to apply for scholarship. One mistake I think I made when selecting course, I didn't know about scholarships. If I could know, me and US, same bracket right now. But there is that course. So when you have time or you have your friends who are finishing school, inform them to just sign up for that course. It's for free. Yeah. How do you know the course will help you in the near future? There's 2 answers for this. You don't know. 1, you don't know because you don't know your future. And 2, you have the power to know it. So why you have the power to know it is when you commit to yourself. When you commit to yourself, you commit to your future too. So you understand what you want to go, where you want to go, and you streamline all your energies to there. The better example I will give you is the founder of Facebook is Mark Zuckerberg. Yes, for him, he knew where he wanted to. He knew where he wanted to go. I was looking at his life, him dropping out of Harvard to just focus on Facebook and give it its all. It was like throwing a pebble of ugali in the seas and just deciding to put faith in it. And that's all about life. We take risk and we live. If you're not taking risk, you're planning to fail. Yes, so you just take risk sometime, but the efficient way is, as Bondi says, just do your research. Now we have internet, we have people who are ready to speak to you. Tulikuwa na university hiyo kitambo aongei na mtu kwa kijiji. But now currently you have friends who are, university is something that is common. We have libraries. You can walk into MMU and they have a charter. You can see through their courses. It's free. Yes, you can call in on the university portals and just inquire. You'll be put on the email listing and they will follow up with you. You'll get a career coach from the university. Hivyo tu, very easy. I think all the questions have been answered, and that will be it for today. See you next time. Okay, so the panelists, tafadhali nimewatumia muda wenyu waheshimiwa. You can leave. So siku imeisha. I don't know if expectations have been met. I pray that some of them were touched. The program is 4 weeks, so most of them will be answered in due course. But for today, I want to get feedback randomly. Follow us on LinkedIn at Luhunzu I Valentine, Spotify at AI Can Sphere by Luhunzu, YouTube channel at AI Can Sphere, Instagram at Luhunzu.